worked with several chefs that helped us develop the food that we now currently have in the restaurant, influenced by Hawaiian and Polynesian food. Several of them come from the islands, and they know that type of cuisine very well, and we incorporated it into our menu.
The food is fantastic. The coconut curry, the sauce is just, I don't know, it's one of the best curry sauces I've ever had.
The sauces that we have are house-made.
I could put this sauce on everything, I probably would.
What you see here isn't just a chicken restaurant itself. It's really a compilation of different flavors, different types of food coming from Asia, your Pacific Islands, Polynesia, Micronesia, Singapore, and so forth. So if you're hungry for some really good chicken, we have it. Mochico Chicken Restaurant is located at 2101 South Decatur Boulevard, 1 block north of Sahara.
I would even tap that, okay?
We tap that.
We can tap that? Yeah, we're gonna tap that. Tonight.
I definitely tap that. Somebody showed me how.
I have the Lulu app. 2 for 1, please.
Search for Leo offers in your app store. Tap the app and save money every time you use it. Don't see a retailer you like? Get paid to help Leo grow.
Hi, I'm Dulcie Crawford with Simply Vegas Real Estate. Born and raised here in the Las Vegas Valley and doing real estate since 1998. I formed the Dulcie Crawford Group, a team of professional realtors that focus on technology and reliable information so that we may provide our clients with an exceptional service experience.
She provided us with research to properly price our home and the strategy to sell it.
We recommend her for all your needs.
Being a native Las Vegan, I understand through personal experience the growth of the communities that make up the Clark County area. This is something that truly sets me apart from other realtors. Real estate for me is all about the satisfaction I bring to my clients when I can find them the perfect dream home or provide them with an exceptional offer.
I was impressed by their professionalism and the ease in which I could contact them. I'm a very busy woman. I text a lot, I email, and they were always responsive to these things within moments.
I love what I do. Let me assist you in your real estate needs. Visit me at dulciecrawford.com.
At Winchell's Donut House, we pride ourselves in using the old-fashioned techniques of hand mixing, hand rolling, hand frying, and hand glazing our beautiful assortment of donuts. Since 1948, Winchell's has been handcrafting donuts, croissants, muffins, bagels, fritters, and our delicious breakfast sandwiches. We also have an assortment of coffees, chillas, frappuccinos, juice, and milk. Come on down to Winchell's and try one of our delicious handcrafted donuts. We look forward to seeing you.
Hi, I'm Joanna Piette. I'm the broker-owner for New Home Resource. I've been a real estate agent since 1999, and I started my company the same year. I think what makes our business really special is that we are customer service driven to the 10th power. We all work as a team even though we're all individual agents. You can see from all of our Zillow reviews that agent responsiveness is the #1 compliment we get from other agents and our clients.
Working with Joanna Piette was an outstanding experience. She listened carefully to the criteria that I wanted to find in my new home, and she quickly found me the perfect home. I would absolutely recommend Joanna Piette to my friends, family, anyone I know.
Working with us is seamless. You never feel like you're being passed around. There's always someone that can take your call. Office phones are transferred to our cell phones at nights and on the weekends. To do business with myself or someone on my team, you can reach us via email or by telephone. The phone number is 702-365-1000 or joanna@newhomeresource.com.
You are watching The Guy Dawson Show at the World Center of Broadcast Media, wcobm.com, here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. It was a real pleasure to be interviewing a good friend of mine, Charles Whitby. He is the Dapper Gentleman, and anybody out there who is wanting to improve their appearance, Charles Whitby is the guy to get in contact with at thedapperg.com. Boy, he is very much the man of fashion. Mike,
my
what do you
wife
think?
been watching the broadcast, and she told me that I have to take some tips from him.
Did she?
So I'm in trouble already.
I know.
It's your fault. I want you to know it's your fault. You already done screwed it up.
Oh, you gonna? What about Charles? He's the one. Look at me.
No, wait a minute. You screwed it up. You had him on the show first. You should have had him on after us.
Well, see,
man.
Guy, we noticed you paying close attention on the tips.
Yeah, I don't even know this.
Sweet little mama, baby.
I don't even know how to barely tie a tie.
Yeah, I know. Look at how small that is. Come on.
I know, right?
Are we gonna have to redo this?
Boy, you guys are.
I tell you.
By the way, I have two computer guys to the left and to the right of me, Michael Moore and Dupree Grady. They are with Imaginary Computers, and they
imagine
it's
what
a
you
tough
can
film.
do.
Imagine what you can do when you run a computer company. Welcome to the show, you guys.
Thank you again.
We drink lots of Patron.
Oh,
is that a part of the?
Yes, it is.
Drinking lots of. Oh boy, we don't drink alcohol on the Guy Dawson Show. You guys, boy.
I didn't say I was drinking it.
No,
I didn't say I was.
This is
I
a
just
non-alcoholic show.
No,
okay, whatever you think.
Computer repair guys have lots of stories, and I've hung out with these guys a couple of times, and it's fascinating when you hear about some of the things that they go through. By the way, they do a great job with computers.
Oh, yeah, okay, now
aside
you're just
from
blowing smoke. Come on.
Aside from their comic routine that they're going to share with you all, they are actually really good networking and computer guys. But what are some of the things that you encounter that bother you as computer guys?
Oh, God.
Yeah. No, we're not going to... The UE error? Yeah. Definitely. I think I've had too much.
Story number one. What do you do? What do you not do as a person if you want to get along well with your computer guy?
Never, ever ask a computer tech, where is the any key?
The what?
The any key.
Any key.
Any key?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know the key on their keyboard that says any? You ever seen that one?
The any key.
Yeah.
Yeah, any key.
Yes.
It comes up on the screen. It says press any key to
any
continue.
Key, right?
Yes.
Any key. I tell you, it's like some
Don't
people
ask where that key is.
Try not to ask somebody how to walk through a door when they can't walk through a door when it's open. Come on, they're just there.
What about you, Dupree? What irritates you when people ask you questions as an IT guy?
When you go to them and you ask them what's wrong and they tell you it's broke.
Yeah, I love that one.
Really general things.
No, they literally say it's broke, and you're like, what's wrong with it? I can't do my job. Well, what can't you do? I can't get the computer to work. And then you're like, can you just leave, get your supervisor, and come back, and I'll tell him to fire you so that way your computer will work right?
Hey, you forgot about the simple one when they say, I got no internet.
Okay.
Yeah, they got no internet. Well, just because a web browser turns up and says they have no internet, it doesn't necessarily mean they have no internet. It just means that they cannot get out of their building at the moment.
Or if just because they can't get to Google.com, their internet no longer works. They can get to Yahoo and MSN and everywhere else on the internet, but because Google doesn't work, now they have no internet.
Why wouldn't Google work if all the other ones work?
Well, let's talk about viruses.
Can you spell Google?
I keep forgetting about that. That one I keep forgetting.
I think they start spelling it for you, right? When you put it up in the browser,
it normally does.
Sometimes,
it normally does.
Yeah, you gotta take it into account that you have users. Another name for users is losers, but we're not going to go down that road here. Look, they pay the
you guys
bills.
are being hard. They're being very hard on the public out there. If any of you can relate to some of these stories, you might want to start to treat your computer guys better, because these are the kind of things that they talk about when they're alone.
Oh yeah, no, you know what they do is they come in and they say it's not working because you didn't fix it, and you walk in and say, well, what do you mean I didn't fix the problem? Oh, it's because you didn't fix the problem. I can't go to my my Facebook page anymore.
That's because you're not supposed to be on Facebook in the office.
But I can't do the video anymore. I can't watch my TV show.
You guys are turning them in for doing extracurricular activities.
They're
on the
turning
job.
themselves in for doing extracurricular activities by complaining about how they can't go to YouTube and Facebook.
While they're working.
You keep your mouth shut if you're doing that. You don't tell people because it's just not right.
So
because
don't call the computer guys if you're having trouble with social media.
It would be smart.
Yes,
and also
I
make
would
sure that
recommend against it.
Yeah, you make sure you dump some of your 3,000 email messages out of your email box so you don't lock it all up.
3,000?
That's being nice. It's more like 100.
Didn't you say 100,000? There was someone. I remember I was with you guys one day and you were talking about somebody had over 100,000 messages.
157,000 email messages in their Outlook.
Yeah, they were just being nice. They said, "Wait a minute, I got a message. Hold on. It's coming. Wait a minute, it's gonna be here. Wait, what was it? It's coming. Hold on. What? I can be I can be a loser. Well, what do you mean I can be a loser? Come on. They're doing these things. They get on the chats and everything else, and they have no clue of what they're really doing because they're not doing it. They're just there, and they're not paying attention to when they're opening an email message and it has a zipped file, and they open up the zip file, and lo and behold, all their files are now encrypted because they brought in that virus. They're click happy. You say, stop clicking, and they're doing this. What am I supposed to do?
They keep clicking you when you tell them not to.
Yeah. God, they're 5 or 6 screens ahead of you. You're like, so what does the screen say? It says click finish. All we did was open it. like, how are you already done? Well, I just installed it. You weren't supposed to install it. You were supposed to run a repair. Oh, is it messed up now? Yes.
Yes. Are you saying that sometimes people have challenges following directions?
Yes. That is the biggest user error you come across, is people have to understand when you're dealing with the computer, just like when you're dealing with an automobile or several other things, you have to go in order. Well, if you don't know the order and you just do what you want, it usually sends you to broke.
Yeah, or they turn the computer off and crash it in the middle of an install or a repair. Like Windows 8 is great for doing black screen, freeze up, but it's actually doing an update.
Exactly.
And it takes 20 minutes for that update to actually go through, and all of a sudden they're turning it off, on and off, and now it's broke.
And then they bring it to us and they don't understand what happened, and it's like, okay, well, if you don't know what's wrong, just leave it alone.
Oh, they don't know how to do that.
Just leave it alone.
Don't
just keep clicking until you break it.
People just figure that if they keep pushing enough buttons or pushing
it's going to do something.
That sooner or later it'll solve itself.
Yes.
Doesn't work.
No.
It's
it's amazing of what people do. I mean, it's amazing what people do in the privacy of their own homes. Get you right there. But it's amazing what people do to the internet and things that they're doing. It's amazing.
And take accountability. Don't be like, I didn't do anything. Oh, it just broke.
I wasn't doing it.
Can anybody out there relate to this? I was hanging out with the two of them one day, and they started telling me all these stories about things that had happened to them, and it was so interesting. And that's why I wanted, when we get back on the second segment, you guys will actually talk about the ways that you help people who listen to you.
Yeah.
But I just wanted the two of you to share.
You got a sense of humor, man. You got a sense of humor.
Is he saying nobody out there listens to what you have to say?
95%.
Well, for the 5% who are out there who are listeners, in the second half, we're going to talk about ways that you guys can help them.
You know what they need to do is they actually need to log on and do a little chat to us and say, hey, what about this? Or ask a question. That's all I have to do.
So we have a chat line here that it's an excellent opportunity for people who are having computer concerns. Get in contact with Michael and Dupree with Imaginary Computers, and they will give you some good answers, right?
Yes. Well, we'll be nice
We've got
to
an
you.
intelligent audience out there.
We won't be ridiculing.
And I know they are only going to ask very intelligent questions because these guys are going to make fun of you. You see, they have no shame.
Just be glad.
They have no shame.
Just be glad we're not
you
using
look ridiculous
names.
on TV. So if you ask a question, make sure that you ask the most intelligent one that you can come up with, right?
Don't worry. Names are anonymous.
Anyways.
Names are anonymous.
And don't abuse my viewers.
It's our jobs.
They mean well.
Where? When? How?
We're going to be back. back in a few minutes, like 5 minutes, with more of the Guy Dawson Show with Imaginary Computers representatives Michael Moore and Dupree.
I'm Jerry at Mochico Chicken Restaurant.
Hi, welcome to Mochico Chicken.